Hello, everyone. I'm going to be up here with Miss Shannon today in the main library. It's just me and Shannon right now, and I don't want her to be lonely. This has nothing to do with me being lonely in the meeting room all by myself reading to the walls. This is all about Miss Shannon. What? She might be rolling her eyes at me over there. And before I get started, I have to show you what I found at the dollar store. What? Baby shark, do, 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 baby shark. I thought these were so cute. And I bought them because I like puppets. And then Tracy's like, oh, you could do story time with that. I was like, oh, yeah, I could use it for the library too. But I can't not buy puppets. They're so neat. So I got these baby shark puppets. I had to share that with you. I have some more fall books to share with you. The first one is How Do You Know It's Fall? Leaves change color, birds fly south, pumpkins are ready to be picked. That's how we know it's fall. There are 4 seasons in each year, and each season lasts about 3 months. So we just had summer, that ended. When you're outside in your shorts in your swimming pool, we're in fall now. Fall is when we have football and we start getting our coats out and it starts to get dark sooner. After fall will be winter. Winter, of course, is when it's all snowy and there's different holidays like Hanukkah and Christmas and Valentine's Day. And then after that is spring, when everything starts to come back, all the flowers and the leaves start to come back. Another name for fall is autumn. In some areas, the air gets cooler. In the fall, it gets cooler here. It already is. There is less sunlight at this time of year. The days become shorter as the sun goes down earlier each night. Fall can be windy and chilly. We wear pants, sweaters, and coats to stay warm. I have my sweater on today. Ta-da, sweater. Fall bursts with color. Some leaves turn red, orange, yellow, and brown. They start to drop off the trees. Do we remember our sign language colors? Red, orange, yellow, and brown. Animals use this time to get ready for winter. Many store food for the cold weather ahead. Squirrels will hide nuts and acorns. Some birds will migrate. What does it mean to migrate? Migrate means they're going to leave to find warm winter homes. They fly away. You might hear a flock of geese honking in the sky. And they make a V shape when they're flying. You'll see them flying like a V. Monarch butterflies also migrate. They journey to warmer places during the cold winter months. Many crops are ready to be eaten in fall. We can pick apples from the trees. The apples are crunchy and sweet. And you can also make pie. Yay! Apple pie and apple cider. In October, we pick pumpkins from a patch and we can carve them into jack-o'-lanterns. On Halloween, we dress up in costumes and we'll go trick-or-treating. In late November, so that's next month, we celebrate another fall holiday, Thanksgiving. We eat a big turkey meal with our family and we give thanks for all the good things we have in our lives. Kids are back in school. This is also time for playing football, taking hikes, and riding bikes. We can rake leaves into piles. We have fun jumping in the piles. What is your favorite thing to do in fall? My favorite thing about fall is Halloween and costumes and jack-o'-lanterns. You can see all of our Halloween decorations back here. What's your favorite thing about fall, Miss Shannon? Miss Shannon, if you didn't hear her, she likes to see all the kids in their costumes. We're going to have a virtual Halloween parade. So if you didn't see that, you can either drop a photo in at the library if you have like a physical photo, or if you want to one through Facebook Messenger, and then we're going to put them all together on Halloween, have a video. Since we can't do a lot of things here in person at the library, we thought we'd try doing the virtual Halloween parade. So there's until October 23rd, I think it's a Friday, when you can submit things. Here is Bella's fall coat. There's shine on that. Bella's fall coat. Bella was little, but not as little as she used to be. Grandma tisked. You're going to burst your buttons, girl. It's time for a new coat. Bella shook her head. No, Grams, this coat is my favorite. You made it for me. I want to wear it forever. Bella Marie, nothing lasts forever. Winter will be here soon. But whoosh, Bella was already outside. Bella twirled and whirled. She crinkled and cracked. She dove down deep and popped back up, playing in the leaves. I love the crinkly sounds of leaves. When Grams jangled the lunch bell, Bella burst into the kitchen. Eek! Grandma screamed, a leaf monster. Bella giggled, it's just me, Grams. Fall leaves are my favorite. Let's keep them forever. Well, I know a way we can keep them for a little while, said Grams. Can you see what she's doing? Did you ever put leaves between wax paper and use an iron? You can save them that way. After lunch, Graham said, now, Bella, about that coat. But whiz, Bella was already outside. She picked and plucked, she stretched and reached, she crunched and munched. There's those apples we were talking about. Grams, my coat has pockets big enough for a whole tree of apples, said Bella. Can we make an apple pie, my favorite? Said Grams, I'm sure we can make something with these. After supper with warm apple tarts for dessert, Grams tried once more. Your coat, Bella. But zoom! Bella was already outside. She sneaked and snooped, she honked and whistled, she flapped and flew. She's chasing the geese. Oh dear, said Grams. I'm afraid these wings have flapped her last flap. I was flying away with the geese. I wish they could stay forever, said Bella. Can you fix my coat? You see it's coming apart down here. Let's see what I can do, said Grams. But now it's time for you to get ready for bed. Grams tucked Bella in tight. The little girl, who wasn't quite so little, fell asleep and dreamed of her favorites: bright orange leaves, crisp, juicy apples, and soft white feathers. Meanwhile, Graham snipped and clipped, she pushed and pulled with her sewing machine, and then she snored. I don't want to get the shine on it. The next morning, Bella awoke, her eyes filled with white flakes. Oh, the first snow, said Bella. Can I go out and play in it? Not in your old coat, you can't, said Grams. You couldn't fix it, Bella said, her eyes filling with tears. No, kitten, I'm afraid you're going to have to wear this one instead. Bella slipped it on. She twirled and whirled, she stretched and flapped, she even found surprises deep, deep in the pockets. She got a new coat. Grams, this is my new favorite coat. Thank you, I'll wear it forever. Bella saw her old coat drooping on a chair, sad and lonely. She picked it up. Grams asked, where are you going with? But swoosh, Bella was already outside. That coat fits her perfectly, said Grams. Of course, said Bella, it's her favorite. She was able to take her old coat and put it on a snowman. The end. Pretty leaves on it. I can teach you a couple signs. I can show you the sign for fall or autumn. I'm going to take my arm, take my other hand, and just brush it. Fall. To do leaf, I want to take one finger, and I want to take my other hand and put it at my wrist. That's leaf. And then to do tree, I'll put my arm here and put my hand, zoop, here, and here we have tree. So fall, leaf, tree. There you go. I have one more book, Fall Friends, with little Elliot. This is a series with the little, boy, it's shiny, with the elephant and his little friend, the mouse. Little Elliot and his best friend, Mouse, loved living in the big city. But sometimes the city was too dirty, too loud, and too busy. Can you see poor Elliot? He's swamped by all these people. We need a vacation, said Mouse. Later that morning, Elliot and Mouse boarded a bus bound for the country. They could see the bright autumn leaves as the big city slowly disappeared behind them. Elliot and Mouse got off the bus and smelled the fresh air. Wow, said Elliot, the country is even bigger than the city. I'll race you to the top of that hill, said Mouse. At the top of the hill, Elliot and Mouse could feel the breeze and the sunshine and the soft grass. Neither spoke for a long time. Then Elliot's stomach growled. I'm getting hungry, he said. Looks like there are some apple trees down there, said Mouse. Here's our apples again. The country is delicious, said Elliot. And fun, said Mouse. Let's play hide and seek. They have a pile of leaves and another neat place to go hiding. First, Mouse found Elliot hiding in a hollow log. Then Elliot found Mouse hiding in a pumpkin patch. Lots of neat places to go hiding. Elliot picked the perfect hiding place. Mouse will never find me here. Can you see Mouse looking for him? Where's Mouse at? Get a little closer. You see Mouse? Zoop. There's Mouse. There you can see him. Mouse can't find him. And Elliot was right. He waited and waited, and Mouse never came. It's getting dark. Where could Mouse be? Elliot thought. Everything was still, very still. But suddenly Elliot smelled something delicious. Something that smells so good must be worth looking for, he thought. Can you see what he found? There's a pie up there cooling on the windowsill. I found you, said Mouse. Where's Mouse? Leaping from behind the pie. Mouse, said Elliot. When I couldn't find you, my new friends and I baked a pie, said Mouse. I told them you would follow your nose. He's got some new farm friends here. Nobody knows me better, said Elliot. We have a cow, a chicken, a horse, a dog, and a piggy. Later they all gathered for a feast. To new friends, said Mouse, and to new treats, said Elliot. That's a lot of food there. They got a nice little banquet. That night, Elliot and Mouse nestled into the hay and took turns naming the stars until both fell fast asleep. There's a shooting star. Can you see what the stars are making? The constellation. Constellations are when you can see patterns of stars that look like something. There's Elliot and Mouse. The end. So the craft I have today, we've made it before in Storytime. Let me grab one. I take coffee filter papers, and when this is in a leaf shape, you see, we have a cutter machine, and we have two different leaf shapes. Here's the other one. I think one's birch and one's maple. And I have a placemat here. If you have a placemat at home, or maybe some tin foil or saran wrap you can put down to protect the table, we're going to take our leaf and push this down. Take our leaf. And I have my markers. And I'm going to color. And it's best not to write your name or draw a house or draw a cat, because it's going to get ruined, you'll see. It's better to just kind of make some scribbles. If you want scribbles I want to make scribbles on the tip of my leaf. Oops. And it's okay if it folds over, because you'll see. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Floop, floop. Maybe I'll make, here's orange. I was just going to use fall colors. I'll make some circles. It doesn't really matter what you do. It's just, it's better if it's scribbles than an actual picture because the picture's not going to last. Scribble, 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 scribble. And then I have some yellow. Maybe I'll fill in some of the blank spots. And it's okay to have blank spots. It doesn't have to be solid because you'll see when the water is on it. Next thing I'm going to do is take my water bottle that never works when I want it to. Please work. Yay! We squirt it with some water. When you're all done coloring, make sure you're all done because once it's wet, we can't touch it anymore. And the ink from the marker is going to start moving through the pores in the coffee filter paper. So you'll see like some of the colors swirling together. But it's best to just leave it flat and dry. I usually let them dry overnight here. When they're all done, when they're all dry, we have some from last year that the kids made. They made hearts. I think it was probably for Valentine's Day. But here's when it dries, it becomes like a tie-dye. So you can see this is why I said if you draw a house or a cat or try to write anything like that, it's going to get all mushed together. When they were completely dry, I put the kids' names on it. So the black marker you see is after, but the colors otherwise are just going to blob everywhere and make tie-dye. So they're really pretty, and when you hang them up in the light, they, like in the window, they shine really well. We had them hanging in the meeting window downstairs. And also, so I'm going to let that dry. Oops, I got water on Miss Shannon's laptop, oopsie. I have papers for you. I had a stack and one I put them. There you are. In your bag with your craft, you're also going to have, I found some coloring pages. There's a scarecrow. We have Winnie the Pooh. We have a word search this week. If you want to color them and do your craft or send a picture of the craft that you've done or the things that you color, you can do that. We have one that Harrison's mom sent out, so we have some pictures of Harrison to share. There's still some bags from last week. If you didn't get the first bag from last week, so there's still the craft mirror. We still have some available, and we'll have the new bags ready, and we'll see you next week. Bye.